Good morning, everybody. It is June the 26th. Today, you're going to need a chair and a pair of weights. Make sure you know what your area around you that you're walking in looks like and that you have your water handy. Heat advisory, got to have that water everywhere. Today, we're going to start with a warm up and then we are going to go into some clock work. Then we're going to do our 1 minute, 7 round blast. And we're going to do some color work at the end before we go into our cool down. So let me get the music ready. Still had one too many files open. We are going to warm up. There we go. All right, so let's just start with our fingers and then roll into our wrists and then the other way. And then add the elbows. So you want to be doing a little inversion, exversion of the arms here. And let's reverse that so that now you're adding the shoulders in because you have to do that. And then just take that into a gentle, big back circle. Gentle. You don't want to speed through this. You want to allow your arms to stretch. Let's do singles so that you can actually turn into it. We're going to do 4, 2 on each side. Good. And now let's go forward. So we're doing that rotation, and these you can kind of bring into that pendulum move. 3, 2, and 1. Go right into a side twist, and then take your arms and turn them and go the other way. So you want to move your arms to go with it. Bring them up about shoulder level. 2 more, 1 on each side. Here. And here. All right, go right into a little hip hula. Notice we're just kind of working our way down here. And let's go the other way. Heels. Be gentle on this. You're stretching your quads. And of course, widen it out. Give yourself a little tilting lean here so that you're actually putting some weight, lifting it up high. Nice. And now let's do knee lifts across. So we're still getting that spinal. Excellent. And then let's end with our rotation here. And the other way. And then our rotation here. Good. And the other way. All right. And I'm going to pause the music. Okay, so what we're going to do now, so we're going to do clock stepping. We're going to do the right half of the clock, which means you're only going to step that set of numbers. Let me find the option here and change it into the right one. And I don't want you to do the weights on this one, okay? This is just you stretching. You're going to step and stretch. I'm going to speed it up just a little bit. And it's going to be 1 minute of just doing 12 to 6. So 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want you to take that big step and that big arm movement. All right. So no weights, just big step, big arms. All right. Is everybody ready? You know what your clock looks like, whatever direction you're facing. You're looking at your clock. So don't do what anybody else is doing. Here we go. 1, 6, 4, 5, 3, 12, 2, 12, 3, 2, 5, 1, 4, 6, 5, 3, 1, 4, 6, 2, 12, 3, 1. All right. We're going to switch it and do the left side now. All right. Left half. And here we go. 11, 8, 12, 10, 9, 7, 6, 9, 8, 6, 12, 7, 11, 10, 6, 11, 10, 8, 7, 12, 9, 8, 6, 10, 12, 7, 9, 11, and 6. All right, so this is where you're going to pick up your weights. And I'm going to take the speed down to 50, what we're normally used to. And I'm going to take our face back to the whole face. Full on clock face. So here, you're just going to take your small step and your small lift, okay? Small step, small lift. You don't have to go high. Just do a small lift. We're going to begin our warm up with the weights, and then we will go into our blast after this. Ready? Full face. 11, 6, 2, 7, 4, 8, 5, 9, 3, 10, 12, 1, 3, looking good, 4, 2, 8, 1, 9, 6, 5, 7, 10, 12, 11, and we're done with that. All right, you guys, go ahead and put your weights down for the moment. Just set them on your chair. All right, we're going to be going into our blast mode, which means we do 7 things for approximately a minute. We're going to start with soldier jacks, and those are a form of standing jack. We're not doing any jumping. The soldier jack is basically where you have your hands out and you're going to try to clap under your leg. This is also one that can be done moving. So if you just turn sideways and you want to just advance forward, you can do that. If you do not want to do it standing up, it can be done sitting down. So this one is marvelous for modifications. So we're going to do that first. Then we're going to be doing a bicep curl with a walk. Again, we're going to continue the movement. You'll just pick up your weights and you're going to walk around your room and curl. I want you to do regular ones. I want you to do hammer curls. I want you to take it slightly out to the side. You can do the double up or you can do the singles. Whatever works for you, you're just going to curl. Number 3 will be a hip hinge. We will just do that. 4 will be the lunges. We will do half of it one leg and then half of it on the other. Then we're going to go to kickbacks, where you can do the doubles or the singles, whichever one you prefer. We're going to do the sit. We're going to do reverse sit up or the knee lift at the chair. And then we're going to do our side floor reach. So now you have the rundown. You don't have to remember it all because I will cue you for that, but you know what's coming. We won't need the weights until the second one, and then we're off the weights again until 5 and then 7. All right. So make sure you're ready to go. Again, check your floor. Make sure you know where you're moving to. Let me get the timer up and running because we have to change timers yet again. Get out. Here we go. Go to that one. 5-second countdown. Let's go ahead and get some music going because we're going to go to our next one. All right. 5 seconds. We're going to do our soldier jacks first, seated or standing. All right. So you can just move. Go. Idea here is to get that leg up. If you do it with the movement, you're having to work on your own coordination. If you want to, you can bend the knee and do it this way. But I do highly encourage you to do that leg extension for good hip flexion. Whether you point the toes or not is up to you. You can do it both ways, point and flex. Good. Or again, if you need a break on the extension, you can go here. Y'all are looking great. So do a little of everything. Keep yourself from getting bored. 10 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1. Shake those arms out. And let's pick up our weights for bicep curls. I'm going to use those later and pick up my heavier ones for right now. All right. Remember, you want to be changing the direction of your lift in 3, 2, 1. So start with your traditional curl and don't be afraid to move around a little bit. Whether it's just rocking side to side or moving forward and back. All right. 20 seconds of this. And I'm going to change it to hammer curl, staying in the same position. I'm going to pull it this way. You can do whatever you need to do. If I change, I'll cue you. So if you decide you want to, you can. Easy up, easy down. Now keep in mind it doubles for the moment, but you can do singles. Singles allow you to go a little faster. All right. I'm going to go out to the side just a little bit, keeping it in my biceps. And then I'm going to go back to original hold to that same thing. And I'm not going to extend all the way down. I'm going to extend to just that point. And we'll be ending this in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and put those weights down. We're going to go into hip hinge position. All right. Whatever position for the feet. All right. Make sure you're rolling that belly button down towards the top of your thighs. 3, 2, 1. And we're going to hold this position for 10 seconds to get the stretch in our hamstrings. Whew. Stretch feels good right now. And then we're going to go ahead and start pulsing right here in the hamstrings. Be gentle with it, right? You never want to be wild and crazy with your hammies. Take a breath up and sit into it a little bit more now that you're stretched out. Good. Just pulse away here. Nice. Good. Just breathe through this. And we're coming up in 3, 2, 1. Little hips, little heels, and then a couple of knees. All right, we're going to go into our lunges. So forward lunge, reverse lunge, or curtsy lunge. Because of my toe injury, I'm going to do curtsy lunge. We're going to stay on one side. Okay, here we go. So you're lunging in one position for 30 seconds. So I'm going to stay here because I can balance on my toe and not disrupt my pinky toe. But you do the reverse lunge and stay in this position, or do the forward lunge and stay in this position. Okay, keep it gentle. Mind your knees. You want some flexion in your ankles, some flexion in your knees, unless you're in a straight position. Then your knees won't be twisting. And we're going to switch it out in 3, 2, 1. Go to the other side. And then just hold that there. Good upper body posture. You don't want to be leaning forward. You don't want to be doing like this. You want to be up and letting your weight go directly down instead of forward and back. Good. Song has ended, but the timer has not. All right. And we'll be coming out of this in 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Give it a good little shake out. Lift. And then a couple of knees. And we're going to go into kickback. So if you want to change your weights or use your same weights, get whatever weight you want. Pick those guys up. And let's go into a little bit of a 3, 2, standing and kick it back. Now, if you're in a little bit of a standing lunge position for your hold, halfway through, we'll switch feet so that you'll get that work on both legs. And yes, I am doing the arm that you can't see. It's hiding behind me. And we are going to switch positions in 3, 2, 1. And then just continue going. There you go. Nice. Just breathe through it. If you need to do a single and a single to let your shoulders relax, totally fine. Three, two, one. Roll those shoulders. Roll them forward, roll them back, and then sit on the front edge of your chair. We're going to do reverse sit-up or knee lifts or some combination of the two. So hold on to your chair if you need to. And in 3, 2, 1. So this is our reverse sit-up where you push your feet out. You do a knee lift, but then you take it into the push out. You can do the 4 count, which is lift, push, in, and down, which is a nice way to get both of those things. And if you don't want to do that, you can stay with a knee lift. If you can't do either of those consistently, then you can go to the singles. All right. All of this is helping work the hips, helping your abs, make sure your back is in good position. Good. We'll do a couple of singles here. I just like to change it up. Sometimes it helps you give your legs a break if they're feeling like they're plateauing. And 3, 2, 1. Roll your hips forward. And we're going to pick up our weights for our side to sides. Regular hold or V hold, whichever one works for you. Shoulders, hips, arms in line in 3, 2, 1. And you want to start with just that slow lean. Consider this a stretch. Widen your foot stance so that you can keep your hip and your shoulder in line. Good. All right, let's bring it up high. We're just gonna do a double here, here, and here, here. So it's less of a stretch and more of control from the torso. Good. Three, 2, and 1. All right, keep your weights, set your chair out of the way. Go ahead and stand up in whatever order you want to do that. Set my chair over here. All right, so we're going to go to colors next. And I'm going to remind everybody what our colors are here in just a moment. We've done this many times. Here's your paper. Now, I can't post this anywhere. I don't have anything tall enough. And if I put it on the wall back here, it's too far away. But remember, when you're looking at it, green is your right shoulder. All right. It's just that simple. Yellow is your left shoulder. Blue is your right foot. Red is your left foot. Develop that square. And I would recommend too, if you haven't created one of these for yourself at home, yeah, do that. Okay. So what we're going to do is you need a nice big space. Once you leave your home space, you don't go back to it because you're going to take a big step and either do a curl or a front arm raise. And when it goes to blue, you're going to step back and do something, red and step. So you're going to be doing this very big box the whole time. We're going to do it 50. We're going to do it for about 2 minutes. Your arms are going to be whatever you choose them to be. All right? So I'm going to turn the sound down just a smidge. Give me a second to do that because I do want it to run underneath us. Thank you. All right, 2 minutes, starting with green. So we're going to step to our green. Blue, red, yellow, yellow, blue, red, green, green, yellow, blue, red, red, blue, yellow, green, red, yellow, blue, green, red, green, yellow, blue, blue, green, yellow, red, blue, yellow, red, green, red, green, yellow, blue, green, blue, red, yellow, yellow, blue, green, red, green, red, yellow, blue, and we're done. All right. I'm going to put these guys down. Shake your hands out. Get that cleared up for me. All right. Check our time. We are in good position here. Okay, so what I want us to do is, you know what? Let's pick our weights back up right quick because we have a little extra time. I want to do one extra thing. We're going to do this from the hip hinge position. So I'm going to back up so you can see my feet. So go to your favorite stance position. I like mine a little wider because that's what works for me. We're going to roll down into our hip hinge position. And then you're going to let your arms go long. So first you got to make sure you protect your back and then your arms are down. So we're going to hip hinge pulse and we're going to pulse forward with a little reach and then pulse down towards our ankles. So it's controlled. You do not have to touch the floor. You do not have to reach out any further than your toes for the reach out. So it's nice and slow. Every aspect of this is controlled. If you don't want to do this with weights, you put the weights down and let your arms just do the simple reach. Okay? Forward and aft. So out and in. You never want to put your back in the position where if you're hinging out, if you feel like your back is in a strain. Let's do this one more time at the heels and come up. All right, little hip shake out. Now, we're going to do green, yellow, blue, red. That's just a pattern. It's going to be forward, forward, back, back. So it's going to be 4. You're going to go here, here, ankle, ankle. Front, front, ankle, ankle. And I'm using my thighs as a little bit of a brace. It's psychological, guys. So front, front, ankle, ankle, front, front, ankle, ankle. One more pass. Front, front, ankle, and ankle. Let's roll it up with the chin. Bring it in together. Hip hula. And the other way. Let's do 4 lifts and 4 knees. And then up. Good job, you guys. Go ahead and put these away now. We're going to stretch. All right. Let's go as wide as you can handle. What's good for you here? Again, we're going to go into that hip hinge, but focus on keeping your legs relatively straight. You can brace on the top of the thighs. Push into the hamstrings. Bend at the knees just a tad, kind of sink into it. And then lift your toes up. And then wiggle your toes. Some of us more carefully than others. And then we're going to take our left hand and go over to the right foot. Take it to the floor, take it to your ankle, and just kind of stretch into it for 3, 2, 1. Come back around. Take your right hand over to your left ankle. Turn and stretch into it. Brace against it for 3, 2, 1. And swing it back around. Go ahead and chin up, roll up. Tuck that right elbow. And let's go over here. And we'll hold this one for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big wave. Tuck that elbow in and bring it on over. And we'll hold this one here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big wave up. All right. If you have a wall somewhere where you can go and put a flat hand on it and make yourself nice and long with it. So here's my hand. It's against the wall. We're just going to roll ourselves into our arm. Get a little cross arm stretch here for 3, 2, 1. And we're going to roll out into big open, keeping that arm on the wall, and hold it there for 3, 2, 1. Come into center and switch sides. Roll into your arm first, so you can get that over the shoulder stretch for 3, 2, 1, and then roll out of it right into big open, swishing those shoulders. One arm is braced, which is why you get a deeper stretch for 3, 2, 1. Bring it in, hands down. Go right into the shoulder roll. Add those elbows in. Flip those hands over, and let's just go right into the wrists here. Nice. And then fingers. All right, we're going to use our wall again. We're going to do the legs this time. So one hand on the wall, inside leg, the leg that's on the inside, you want to pick that up right around the ankle and just kind of pull it into you. Wiggle your toes and hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. And can you pick it up on the back side and hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I want you to bend and release. Don't just release it because then you'll flop it down, break your toes. Nobody wants to do that. Come in, inside foot, come to the front, pick it up at the ankle, hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully put it down. And then you're going to come around the back and pull it up if you can and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend into it before you let go so that you're not dropping your foot. Stretch it out. All right, you guys, thank you very much for joining me today. Take care of yourselves out there, and we'll see you on the flip side.